Good morning, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here this morning. We appreciate it more than you know. I am going to introduce to you, my name is Katie. I'm coming to you from the south side of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I am honored today to introduce to you guys our leader who has taken time out of his day to make sure that we are all trained right. I want to introduce to you, for those of you that are brand new to our company, I am excited and honored to introduce to you Mr. Romacio Fulcher. The first time, you guys, that I saw Romacio was on a live. He was in his car, he was jamming, and he was telling everyone on his live, when you feel good, you do good. And trust me, he has held true to that since the day I first saw him. I was super excited to meet him in person, and when I did in June of 2017, he sat us diamonds down, and he said, life gives you 3 great opportunities. I promise you, this will be one of them. Remember to remain humble and blessed to be a part of what we have here. I love that Romacio came from humble beginnings. He himself is out of East Oakland. He went to college, but he ended up dropping out. He did not let that stop him, however, from making his own success story. So he became a self-made millionaire by the age of 25 in the real estate industry. And about 10 years ago, he went from being a huge skeptic in the network marketing industry, which I know many of you are in the same path, trust me, I get it, to now being here full time. And you guys, what I truly love about Romacio's story is he doesn't limit his success to just himself. He does it to all of us and pouring into all of us. He has a heart of gold, and he is a man who is creating more leaders and more people on our team who are achieving success. He knows that this is a huge mission, not only for him, but he works harder than anyone I have ever met. And you guys are learning from the best of the best. So just know that Romacio Fulcher is the fastest double President Millionaire by making $2.5 million in sales in 1 week, averaging $400,000 monthly of his average earnings. He earned $2.3 million bringing a team, not one person, you guys. He started from scratch. You realize how big of a feat this is in this industry? This is what this man has done. He's number 2 income earner in all of North America. He has earned over 2 million in shares. And he's number 16 worldwide top industry earner in 110 million people in our entire industry. This is truly incredible. You guys are learning from the best of the best. He earned over $400,000 in a supercar, a Lamborghini Aventador, and it wasn't just given over in a lease. He was title in hand. This gentleman earned this in his first year with his company. He has a team of over 50,000 people. You all are here today because you are a part of this incredible team. He has over 500 people have earned over $2,400 in just a single week, and over 700 people earn more than $1 million. What he's most proud of is that he has saved over $1 million in 1 year with his company, and he's here today to help you guys, to show you how to do what it is that he has done. So get out your pens and papers, please. I am truly honored. Romacio, are you there, sir?
Absolutely, I am here, Katie. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. I want to welcome everybody here. Let's rock and roll. Katie, if you can put up the slides, we've got to roll. So guys, listen, every Saturday, this is exactly where you need to be. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 a.m. Pacific, that's 10 a.m. Central, and 11 a.m. Eastern. She's right. This is a specific training that we do for our global organization. We have a lot of people that are involved in what we're doing from all around the world, and I'm glad that this training is being recorded. This training will be uploaded to our team's Facebook page so that people can actually watch the recording for those that cannot be here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. All right, here we go. No, we're going to skip over that, Katie, in the interest of time. Let's go. All right, so here we go. The first thing I want to start off with, guys, I want to start off with talking about managing expectations. We taught these slides, some of these slides last Saturday for those of you that were here. But for those of you that were not, we're going to cover some of the same things right all over again. So, all right, you'll notice I'm going to skip over some of this. I want to go straight to talking about number 2. Let's start talking about the pre-enroll for the Smart Life solution with the NutriPack partner product. What does this really mean? Guys, everybody's all excited about 2.0. We're really excited about the DNA nutrition and the supplements, okay? I want to make it clear to all of you that the supplements, your customized supplements will officially begin in October, okay? And so what the company is allowing everyone to do, all the new distributors, excuse me, all of the new distributors, you can pre-enroll. In other words, when you sign up, whoever sponsored you or brought you into the business should have told you it is imperative that you are on the $130 per month. What does that really mean? The $130 per month, $29 of it, $29 of the $130 covers your Sugar Trend software. That's $29 a month. That's automatically covered in your $29 a month, along with you get a bunch of other things in that subscription as well. The Smart Life Solution NutriPack is the actual $99 a month. That's for your supplements. That's for your personalized supplements. So together, that's $130 a month. It is critically important that every single person that enrolls is on the $130 per month. Why? I want to tell you why really quickly. Number one, you want to do it so that you can receive, obviously, your customized supplements, as well as you also want to do it so that you can, the other reason you want to do it is so that you're active, okay? To be active in our company, if you're on the blue plan, you need to actually sell it. If you're on the red plan, you need to buy 30 SV. What are we talking about? To keep it very simple for all of you, okay? One of the language that I usually say is you need to either buy or sell 30 SV to remain active in our company. So what we've done to make it easy for all of you to remain active, if you purchase the $130 per month that I just mentioned, that automatically is going to keep you active, okay? It's automatically going to take care of that for you. So reason number one why you need to be on the $130 a month, it's going to keep you active, okay? Reason number two, by you being on the $130 per month, it automatically allows you to earn 20% on the fast start for your residual income. By you being on the $130 per month, it automatically allows you to earn 20% fast start commissions on the residual side. Okay, I'm not talking about the bonus side. I'm referring to the residual side, okay? All right, and then reason number three, by you being active, it now makes you ineligible. It makes you eligible for the 1% extra bonus that the company gives you every single week when you get paid. So again, these three reasons, somebody type in these three reasons for me into the chat box. I want to make sure it's very clear for all of you guys that you understand why it's critically important. Let me ask you a question. Do you want 20% on the fast start on your residuals? Yes or no? If you do, this is why you've got to be on the $130 a month. Do you want to be able to receive the extra 1% that our company gives you? If you do, this is why you need to be on the $130 per month. So you notice I'm hammering this really hard because it's critically important that every one of you is on the $130 per month. Critically important, okay? Now, let's just kind of move forward here. I want to talk a little bit about Hilo.life 2.0. For those of you that are brand new, this is what we're talking about, our mobile app system. This, guys, we're going to dive into a little bit today, but I want to make sure every single one of you is on the Hilo.life system. We're going to talk about that, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and skip over some of the important dates here. We've covered that last week. We'll just say it again. The commission cycle has now been shortened from 21 days to getting paid down to 14 days. Really, really exciting. The refund period has been reduced from 30 days down to 14 days. Again, that starts September 4th, as you guys can see. And once again, let's just make it public. The loyalty membership is going to end on September 30th, and as well as the team developer bonus pool, okay? All right, so let's keep rolling to the next slide. Okay, there we go, here we go. And we're gonna, guys, this is my favorite pack. When we do our presentation, this is my favorite pack. We have several different packs we mentioned, but this one here is my favorite. Now, I want to tell you, for the people that choose this package, when you go to your back office, you're not going to see a pack that looks like this. This is a customized pack that we created for our team. What it does, it gives it gives you basically everything. It's $1,506. The way that you select this package is, as you can see at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you choose A plus B plus C plus D equals this package. And so when you go to your back office, what you're going to do is select all 4 of these different things that will give you a grand total of $1,506. Okay. Now, if you got started with us at the $300 package or the $399, I'd like to encourage you to go ahead and make sure you get yourself to a builder level. Let me say that again. If you got started, with the $359 or the $399, I want to encourage you to upgrade your pack to the builder level pack. You want to get yourself positioned for 20% commissions. 20%. If you're at the $359, that's a great choice. However, though, you're only at 10% commissions of all the volume that comes in after you on the lesser leg. So you want to be positioned to make 20%. To do that, that's why the builder pack is probably, it's kind of, you hear us talk a lot about, purchasing a builder pack. It just sets you up to earn more money, which I'm sure all of you want to do, right? All right, now let's go to the next slide. Now, let's talk about right now exactly what you need to do so we can keep this very streamlined and very simple for all of you. The very, very first thing every single new person must do, you want to connect with our team Facebook page. It's called Team It's Our Time, WGN, okay? Whoever sponsored you, they can add you to the page. You can request to be added. You can look it up, okay? Team It's Our Time, WGN. Very important. Why? That is how we communicate with the global team, guys. We have a team in, oh God, just tons and tons of different countries. And so this is the way that we do it. We use the team Facebook page. I also want to encourage you to check the Facebook page at least 3 times a day. There are different announcements that my assistants are putting up all the time that you need to be in the know of. So if you want to know how we communicate with you, it's through the team Facebook page, okay? Now, the second thing that you want to register for, which is absolutely free, is cnworldgn.com. For those of you that don't know, that stands for Chad and Natita, World GN, Chad and Natita. That's my upline, our upline. They are the #1 income earners here in North America. And they have a phenomenal, phenomenal website, cnworldgn.com. It's a great resource center. Everything you need, from how to enroll, what to do, videos on this, videos on that, scripts. I'm just telling you guys, everything that you need to succeed is between these 2 pages, okay? Our Facebook page and cnworldgn.com. Critically important that you do it. When you go to cnworldgn.com, make sure you click the free button to subscribe. When you subscribe, you're going to type in your name, email. Every time there is a new announcement from Chad and Tita or any new information, you are automatically emailed, automatically. The reason I'm telling you to do these 2 steps, I can tell you this, a team that is well trained is always a team that will succeed. The team that is poorly trained generally fails, okay? So if you want us to train your people for you, I suggest you follow these 2 specific pieces of instructions, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Now, all right, thank you. All right, so step C, next thing you want to do, you want to sign up for our mobile marketing system. Now, let's talk about this. How do you do that? Whoever enrolled you into the business should have a marketing system that has hilo.life at the end of it. Listen to me clearly. Whoever enrolled you should have a marketing system that has hilo.life at the end of it. If they do not have a marketing system that says hilo.life, then I tell you guys, that is not correct. Okay, they need to make sure that they have a Hilo.life marketing system. Why? That marketing system, Chad and Tita endorses. I endorse. We know what's on this marketing system. We know it's tailor-made just for us. It's tailored made just for us. And so every single one of you want to make sure you're on the marketing system. As you can see at the top of the screen, just in case your upline did not do the business the right way, we want you to know that you can go to mine, which is iot.hilo.life. Now, I don't want you to go to mine if your upline is doing it right, because every time you refer 10 people that are using the marketing system, your $39 a month is now absolutely free, okay? Every time you refer 10 people, yours is free, all right? Now, when you go to their site, I believe it's at the very bottom. It says, do you want a site like this? You click the button and boom, it tells you about all the different pricing packages. It shows you everything that's covered there. And as you can see here, we recommend the $39 a month package because it covers everything, okay? There are several packages. We recommend the $39 a month. If you can't afford that for whatever reason, just get one. It doesn't matter. The main thing is we want you to be using the right system, okay? Now, I want to emphasize it's important for you to download the Hilo.life app. Okay, so listen to me. Not only are you going to sign up for the marketing system, it's critically important that you make sure, Holly, that you download the Hilo.life app, okay? You want to download the app, Notice I'm holding my phone. The reason being, guys, right now I am on fire. I am a recruiting machine right now as we are beginning 2.0 of our company, and everybody wants to know, how am I doing it? I'm using the system. I am using the app. The app is doing, oh my God, have you seen the new 2.0 Hilo.life system? Have you seen it? Have you thoroughly gone through it? I don't know if you have. Type in yes or no. Have you seen the new app? Have you gone through it thoroughly? I bet most of you don't even know what's on there, okay? So I'm really hammering this hard. Why? Because the way we do our business, we don't have to do physical home meetings. We choose to do them now, but we don't have to do them. Thanks to an amazing system that we have that truly does work all around the world. So I want to make sure you're doing this, okay? All right, obviously you can see I'm really on my soapbox about this system because I want to make sure you're doing it right, all right? All right, so step D, every Saturday for now, we have a team training. And as you can see just underneath that, worldwide, there is a team training at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So right up, like an hour right after this. You don't have to be on both trainings, you don't. Why are we doing two separate trainings? Because this new wave of 2.0 is just beginning. And remember, we've got a global team, people all around the world. They don't know, they've heard about 2.0, but they don't know what to do because we just started 2.0 about 2 weeks ago. And so it's critically important that I'm getting up an extra hour. I want to make sure people are in the know of what to do and how to do it. It's just critically important to make sure you get people trained the right way, okay? So again, 8 a.m. Pacific, you need to be here. 9 a.m., you don't have to go to the other training. If you want to, you can, but I don't like 2 hours of training. I think that's maybe a little bit overkill, but I do want you to know for now, we are doing the training at 8 a.m. Here soon, I don't know, maybe it might be a couple weeks away, it might be a month away, where we're going to change everything to 9 a.m. So this training that you're on may be eliminated in the future. But for now, everybody, 8 a.m. Pacific time, this is where you want to be, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Now, again, we talked about, you heard me mention this moments ago about pre-enrolling in the DNA and Smart Life solution for $130. To the right, this is exactly what it looks like. This is for new members only. For those of you that are existing distributors, the company has told me, unfortunately, you and I have to wait until October to actually enroll in the $130 Smart Life solution pack. Okay, but for all new members, for all of you that are recently just joined, you can actually do it now. When you chose to enroll, you see there the $29 a month, you see it? And then underneath there, you see the $99 a month, okay? So again, those two together equal $130. Now, you can see if you choose to read the screen closely, it shows you what is covered in your $29 a month subscription, and then also for your $99 a month NutriPack. To keep, if you just want to follow what I'm teaching you, just follow what I'm telling you to do, make sure every person that comes in is on the $130 per month. Every single person, okay? Okay? All right, now let's go to the next thing right there. Now, all of you, what you want to do, guys, is you want to know why you're doing this business. You may hear this a lot in our company or in network marketing in general. If you don't have a very strong why, 9 times out of 10, you will quit the business. 9 times out of 10, you will quit the business if you don't have a strong reason why. I want to encourage you to take a few moments after this training to really write down, why am I doing this? You see, one of the things I found out is when your why is really strong, that is the fuel, that is the gasoline that drives you to be on an 8 a.m. training like right now. That is the fuel to make sure even when no one is looking, you are doing the right activities to grow your business. That is the fuel that makes you go to the different training events. That is the fuel that makes you be coachable, okay? Why are you doing the business? A lot of times when you see someone growing really fast and moving really quickly, the one thing you can't see is what's driving them. And 10 out of 10 times, they have a very strong purpose, a very strong reason why they're doing it. Does that make sense, Denise? So I want to encourage you, if you've been with us for a minute and you already have a why, I want you to update it. I want you to really update your reasons why. I got to tell you, man, my reasons, that's the main thing that drives me, is why I'm doing it. I think about it every day, all day long. Let me say that again. I think about my reasons why I'm doing the business every single day, all day long, you know? So I'm just letting you know that, okay? Now, you want to make your names list. This is critically important. You want to make a list of 100 people. You want to do this within 24 to 48 hours, guys. You want to get that done. You want to make sure you have your list done, okay? Listen, your list that you've written on a piece of paper, guys, you never throw that away. Never. You're going to always keep adding to your list. You know, you're going to always keep adding new names and numbers to your list. You never stop adding people to your list, ever. It is the most important asset that you have in network marketing. It is your contact list, okay? So make sure you've gotten that done within the first 24 hours. You've written down your list of 100. Don't prejudge the people on the list. You want to write everybody, the rich, the middle class, and the broke. Put everybody on your list. Do not prejudge. Don't do it, okay? Do not think, oh, they're too broke. Oh, they're too rich. Put every single person on your list, okay? Your names list is your warm market contacts. Those are the people that we start with first, and then we migrate into the cold market, which are people that you do not know, okay? So I'd like to see, of all of you here, how many of you have already done your list? If you've done it, go ahead and type in the chat box, done. If you haven't done it, I want you to type in, I still got to do it, okay? All right, now, as you're doing that, guys, let's move forward. Let's talk about mastering the invitation. This is where the business is going to really begin to fly for you once you master the invitation to get people to actually see a presentation. Let's go to the next slide. All right. Now, guys, here's what we're doing when we talk about step 3, mastering the invitation. What we are doing, guys, we're using I'm using the system, okay? And how am I using it? What I do, and don't worry, I'm going to show it to you in just a second. I actually send people a 3-minute video first. Now, hold on a second if you're brand new, because you see how it's highlighted at the bottom of the screen? You must prepare the prospect first. You must prepare the prospect first. If you are just randomly sending your link out to people, if you are just randomly sending people a 3-minute video, you are doing the business wrong. Stop. Let me say that carefully. If you are just randomly sending out a 3-minute video without preparing people first, you are doing the business wrong. All wrong, all wrong, all wrong, all wrong, baby. Okay? Stop it. Okay? So you do not want to do that. That does not work. All right? Let me describe the concept before I show you the details. What I do is I prepare the prospect first. Don't worry, I'm going to show you what that means in a moment, but I prepare them. Somebody type in the word prepare. It's critically important. Once I prepare them, I then send them a 3-minute video. Now, some of you ask me, what 3-minute video do I send? I choose to send the actual 3-minute video. Sometimes I may use the blood sugar 3-minute video. Sometimes I may use the DNA 3-minute video. Sometimes I may use the Hilo 3-minute video, okay? You can choose whichever 3-minute video that you feel most comfortable with, or whichever one that you think will resonate the best with that prospect, okay? Then after that, I then follow up 2 questions, which I'm going to show you in a moment, and then I actually get them a full 30-minute video, okay, of the whole presentation. All right, so now here's what we want to tell you guys. What we want to tell you guys is every time you send out 10 text messages, 10 videos, every time you do 10 the right way, we believe you should get 1 sale, okay? Every time you do 10, you should at least get 1 sale, but every time you do 10 the right way. So that means if you do 20 text messages, that means you should get 2 sales, which is your first 2. All right, now let's go to the next slide so I can talk to you and show you how to prepare the prospect first. All right, here is a specific example that I use to make sure I'm preparing my prospect first before I actually send them the actual video. Now, before I read through this, I want you to notice, what does it say at the bottom? It says practice saying this 10 times before you actually go ahead and do it. Now, if for those of you looking at the screen are wondering, wow, where can I get this at? When you go to our team Facebook page, underneath documents, this entire getting started training deck is already there. Somebody type in the chat box, where specifically do people need to go to find this exact right here that they can actually download and print off, or you can take a picture with your cell phone, whatever you want to do, okay? Now, I want to let you know before I read this, this is the one that I choose to use. I like it. It's very simple, okay? It's very, very simple, and it's very effective. All right, so here's what we mean by preparing your prospects first. The first thing that we're talking about, guys, is, I give an example. It says here, Bob, when it comes to making money, are you married to your job, or do you keep your options open? As you can see here, we're leading with the opportunity. There's 2 ways to lead. You can lead with the product, or you can lead with the opportunity, okay? I choose to lead with the opportunity. It's just what my preference is. They both work. I repeat, you can choose to lead with the product or the opportunity. I prefer to lead with the opportunity. It's my personal preference, okay? And I love leading with the opportunity. I love it. I think that when you lead with the opportunity, it just makes things very, very simple from there. That's just my personal preference, but they both work. This is the one that I feel most comfortable with, okay? And so the very first thing I do, listen, Bob, when it comes to making money, are you married to your job or your business, or do you keep your options open? You know, let me describe the psychology to you, why I do that. If they're married to their job or their business, I'm done talking to them. I'm literally done. They've told me they're married, they're not open, and I respect that, okay? I respect their, their position. If they're not open, then I don't try and get them involved in anything. I don't try and show them anything. I just don't do it. Okay. But most people, fortunately, they generally are open. Most people are open. And so at that point, I will then say, hey, Bob, knowing what it is that you know today about the Apple Watch or the Fitbit device, if you could go back in time and you could have been one of the very first people to get involved with that company, and you could earn a commission from the sale of every device that got sold, knowing what you know today, would you truly have done it? Would you truly have done it? You see, that line right there, guys, has literally made me over $3 million over the last 17 months. That line right there has literally made me a fortune. Did you hear me? I said that line right there, carefully thought out by me, executed perfectly by me, has made me a fortune. Okay? And I'm almost sure you remember me saying that to you, when I got started in the business. Okay? I still use it right now. That line has not died. That line is not old. Okay? That line works. The psychology behind it is when you say that, it allows the person, hindsight's 2020, they can go back and identify with a smart band company that has become a mega billion-dollar company. And if they could have been there first, of course, they're going to say, well, yeah. And that is basically the opportunity that we're extending to them now. Our device by far is an Apple Watch on steroids. I mean, come on, Apple doesn't do DNA nutrition. Okay, it doesn't have everything that we've got tied to it. So by far, this conversation is absolutely on steroids to the max. So I want to encourage you. I mean, this is what I use. Okay, it works. It's funny to me. I find some people, they love to break down the system. They love to change it and modify it. You can do what you want, but then don't be upset when you're not getting the results. I mean, this works. I still pack out calls today. I've still recruited over 40 new people now. This works. This is what I do. This is what I do. It works. Okay? And I'm going to recruit another 60 new more. I got 60 more to go. This works. Okay? So then after they say yes to that, then I go into, if there was a company that had recently created the world's first wearable device, like an Apple Watch on steroids, but it also allows you to monitor your sugar levels non-invasively, and you could earn an extra $2,500 to $10,000 a week from the sale of every device that got sold, would you be willing to watch a presentation? Would you be willing to watch a presentation? You see, the name of the game, guys, is getting people to see a video, getting people to see the information. That is the name of the business. Let me ask all of you, do you believe it is possible for all of you to get people to watch a couple videos? Yes or no? Will, do you think that's possible? In other words, is that a skill set that all of you on here could do? So this is why I want to celebrate you for being here on training, so that you can learn how to master the skill set of getting people to actually see a presentation. So when we talk about preparing the customer, what you're looking at on your screen, this means they're prepared. They've said, yes, I'm open. They said, yes, if they could have been at the beginning of Apple, they would have done it. And they've said, yes, I would definitely watch a presentation. I'd watch a short video. I want to let this sink in just for about 60 seconds. I want you to see the psychology that is included in what we've done. Imagine if I called you and I said to you, are you open? When it comes to making money, are you married, or do you keep your options open? And you said, I'm open, okay? Then I said, hey, listen, knowing what you know today about Apple Watch, if you could have been there first and gotten paid on every device, knowing what you know today, would you have done it? Everyone would have replied, yes. Then I said to you, hey, listen, if there was a company that recently just created the world's first wearable device, but it's like an Apple Watch, but on steroids, And it also allows you to monitor the first ever to monitor your sugar levels non-invasively. And you can earn a few extra $1,000s a week from the sale of every single device that got sold. Would you be willing to watch a presentation? What I want you to do, guys, I want you to be a professional. When this training ends, I want you to get in the mirror and practice this 10, 20, 30 times. If you're willing to do it, type in the words, "I'll do it." Okay? I want you to practice. How in the world are you ever going to get better at something if you don't take the time to practice? It's really important. Now, the reason I want to hammer this is new people's biggest problem. They cannot get people to see the information. Let me say it again. I want to say it again. This is new people's biggest problem. And this is old people that have not moved up the ranks. This is also their biggest problem as well. Let me say it again. This is new people and old people's biggest problem. This is their biggest one in any network marketing company. I don't care what it is. It doesn't matter, any company, any network marketing company. The problem is most people cannot successfully get people to watch some information. Now, a presentation could be doing on a conference call. A presentation could be a webinar. A presentation could be seeing a video. The problem is most people, they cannot get people to watch a presentation. That's why I want to hammer this. When you look at Laura and Scott out of Denver, they've recently sponsored, I believe, about 20 or so people here really quickly. And they're, this is their first time really diving into network marketing. And you say, well, how did they sponsor 20 people so fast? They put people in front of the information. When you look at Saul K, he's signing up people like crazy, okay? How is he doing it? He's getting people in front of the information, okay? When you look at Rachel and Seville, I know that they've got well over 20-something people that they've recently brought aboard. I think it's like 28 or something like that. They're getting people in front of the information, okay? Guys, nothing will happen for you if you cannot successfully get people to see the information. I am deliberately repeating myself. I am deliberately repeating myself again and again and again. Please, hello, I'm waving a red, white, blue. I'm waving 1,000 flags right now. Hey, nothing will happen for you, baby, if you don't get people to see the information. Okay? They have to, this is, guys, this is critically important. And what I'm teaching you today, be a professional. Be a professional when it comes to getting people to see the information. And a professional always prepares people. Once again, hey, listen, when it comes to making money, are you open? No, I'm closed. Okay, no problem. Have a great day. Okay? They say they're open. Hey, listen, knowing what you know about Apple, if you could have been there at the very beginning and you could have gotten paid off of every Apple Watch that they ever sold, knowing what you know today, would you have done it? Yes or no? Well, of course, absolutely, of course, a duh. Well, then number three, if there was an Apple Watch that was on steroids that was recently invented, okay, and it allowed you to monitor your blood sugar levels non-invasively, and you could earn several $1,000s a week, would you be willing to watch a presentation? Come on, baby. Come on, Moss. Tell them, boy. That's how you do that thing, man. I'm telling y'all. See, look, let's stop right here. I want you to write this down, guys. Wherever you find rhythm, you will find success. Wherever you find rhythm, you will find success. And wherever you find success, you will find a rhythm. Listen, the reason why most people don't succeed, they never take the time to find their rhythm. You know, I hate cardio. Oh God, I'm not a cardio fan. I'm just not. Some of you love to run for 40 hours and 5 hours and 10 hours, and you love doing that. I'm not that guy. But I am, I've got 20 pounds, 21 pounds more to lose. I'm currently, aspiring to lose weight, and I'm working out with my trainer, and I'm just letting you know, we work out every day, and it's not easy, okay? And I'm letting you know, he brings the hammer every day, guys. He doesn't play no games. My trainer does not let you talk about, your family and how's the kid. No. He's constantly watching the clock go. Let's go. Because he's keeping that heart rate elevated. And let me just tell you what I'm inwardly telling myself all the time. Romacio, find your rhythm. Control your breathing. If I can control my breathing, boom, I can win. If I'm all panting and stuff like that, I can't win. But if I can control my breathing, find your rhythm, I got it. Okay, and that's how I'm being successful in the gym. Well, guess what? In network marketing, I have my word track down. I have my rhythm. Hey, listen, it doesn't matter where I'm at. I just recently purchased a new what do you call this, massage chair, okay, for my house here. And I was there at the store, and blah blah blah, and I'm sitting in a chair, and blah blah blah. The lady was asking me what it is that I do. People ask me all the time, what do you do? Listen, I own a global technology company. It's kind of like an Apple Watch, but on steroids. Ooh, really? Hey, listen, I don't have a lot of time. Let me ask you a question. When it comes to making money, are you married to what you're doing, or do you keep your options open? Okay. And they generally say, yeah, I'm open. Listen, if you could have been at the beginning of Apple, when they first got started, and you could have gotten paid a percentage from the sale of every device that got sold, knowing what you know today, would you have done it? Absolutely. Well, I tell you what, we've recently created basically an Apple Watch on steroids. It's a device that also allows you to monitor all your sugar levels non-invasively. If I could show you, you could earn an extra few $1,000s a week. Would you be willing to take a look at a small presentation? Absolutely. I have my rhythm down. Listen to me. I want you to frame this. When this training ends, I want you to post this all over Instagram, all over Facebook. I want you to post it everywhere. I want it to say, where there is rhythm, there is success. Where there is success, there is rhythm. I don't care what we're talking about. We can talk about your health. Do you got a good rhythm? We can talk about parenting your children. Do you have a good rhythm? We can talk about your business. Do you have a good rhythm? We can talk about your spirituality. Do you have a good routine? Okay? I'm letting you know it's the routine that will take you to the dream. The problem with most people, they do not take the time to create the rhythm, to create the routine. Take the time, go practice in the mirror 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times. Get this verbiage down. Get it down on your text messages. Get it down out your mouth. Don't just rely just on text alone. Don't do that. Get this down. Get this down. Get this verbiage down out of your mouth. Come on, make it yours. Come on, get it down. Do it again. Repetition is the mother of skill. Okay? I am deliberately hammering this. Why? Because I know nothing will happen for you if you cannot successfully get both warm market people and cold market people to take a look at your information. Nothing will happen. It's crazy. You guys can see right here my big future check that's on the way here. You see this here? Okay. It says $12 million, right? $12 million is what I expect to earn this year from this company. 12 million. Don't worry, there's a lot of money on the table for you as well. There's $138 million for you to get a piece of as well this year. Okay? I have this here because literally, can you believe $12 million? 12 million is what I expect to make. Now watch this. I don't manufacture any products. I don't have to do any shipping and receiving. I don't have to deal with any accounts receivables. I don't have to deal with any workman's comp. I don't have to deal with any office leases or rents or anything like that. All I have to do is get good at getting people to see the information and teaching others to do the same. Do you get my point now? This is why. Are you taking this business serious or are you just curious? I'm going to say it again. $12 million. Listen, some of y'all laughing at me. I don't give a darn that you laugh. You ain't going to be laughing when you see me giving away $1 million a year to the poor. You won't be laughing then. I'm letting you know it's because I've taken the time to practice my rhythm. I practice my rhythm. All I've got to do is get people to see the information. I tell people this every day. We get paid for showing people information. We get paid for sharing information. That's what we do. Let me ask you a question. And here comes the moment of truth. For all of you that are here on the webinar, all of you, I want you to answer this question in the chat box. On a scale of 1 to 10, when it comes to sharing information, are you horrible or are you excellent as a 10? 1 would be horrible, 10 would be you're very good. Okay? Where are you? Rank yourself. Rank yourself. Now, where are you at getting both warm market and cold market to see the information? Seville and Rachel Coe, you're a 10. I'm sure you're probably thinking you're a 9 and probably want to get better, but you're really good. Now look at this, guys. Some of you, I'm letting you know right now, if you wrote anything less than an 8, we got major work to do. If you wrote anything less than an 8, you now figured out what your problem is. And I'm telling you the God's honest truth. This is most people's biggest problem. You will make 6 figures. You will make 6 figures per year the moment you become really good at getting people just to see the information. I'm talking about if you want control of your life, if you want to have the assurance, I can do this. This is for me. All you have to do is get good at getting people to see the information. And right here on this single screen right here, these are the elements that you need to become good. That's it. Don't care what people say. Some are going to say yes, some are going to say no. Don't let your feelings get all caught up in the business mechanics. Okay? You have to get good at getting people to see the information. You see, the one thing I can tell you that if you're really good at, you'll make a bunch of money, is getting people to see the information. You may be horrible at presenting the information. That's fine. You know why? Because you got people like Saul K. You got people like Tanya Hagery. You got people like myself. You got the Hilo.life mobile app system that now has my new 40-minute presentation, actually, excuse me, 36-minute presentation automatically on here for you guys to let people watch and see. You guys can get people on the live webinars. You got Rachel Coe and you got Seville and you've got all these different people that they're great at presenting the information. So guess what? You could be horrible at presenting the information and still make 6 figures per year. You could be horrible, Jose, at getting people to see the information. I mean, you could be horrible at presenting, but if you're just good at getting people to see the information, I promise you, you will create a major transformation for yourself. Is my point now clear to all of you guys? If you answered that you're less than an 8, this is the sole thing that you need to work on. Seriously. Now, as we just started 2.0, my question to you, when will you be 8 or above? There's no pressure. I want you to answer for yourself. Are you going to give yourself a year to get good at this? Are you going to give yourself a week? Are you going to give yourself 2 months, 6 months? When will you become good at getting people to see information? And remember, we told you every 10 that see the information, I know 1 will buy. If you're horribly bad, every 20, one will buy. How long are you giving yourself to become good at this? How long? There's 6 billion people on Facebook, and there's God knows how many billions of people around the world. All you got to do is get them to see the information. Guys, we've taken over 10 minutes on this one topic. Give me a thumbs up if you get my point. This is the only way your life is going to change. I can't do it for you. You have to get good. You have to get good at getting people in front of the information. Create your rhythm. Create your word track. Create your rhythm. Create your word track. It's right here. Practice this after this call ends. Get serious about this. Get this verbiage down. Say it so much. I mean, this is what I would do. What I would do, guys, literally. Now, you're going to think I'm crazy, but when you see this check behind me, you now know he's definitely crazy, okay? So here's the deal. What you need to do is you need to record yourself in your cell phone, record yourself saying this right here on the screen, okay? Just, say it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, right? Record it. And now when you go work out or when you drive it, you need to listen to it over and 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 over. Here's why. In the music industry, they make billions of dollars for simply saying the same line over and over and over again. Who is your favorite artist? Who is your favorite artist? Oh, you like Patti LaBelle. Oh, you like Aretha Franklin. I don't know. Who do you like? Who's your favorite artist that you love? Do you know the lyrics to their song has not changed? The lyrics to their song has not changed. And they are making millions and millions and millions of dollars because of the same old rhythm. I want you to get the point. You've got to create your word track. I must create my word track. It's right here on the screen. So record yourself and listen to it again and again and again and again. That's it. That's the rhythm I'm gonna make millions of dollars with. That's the rhythm I'm gonna make thousands of dollars with. That's the rhythm. Okay? I want you to get it. You're not gonna go anywhere until you finally get the right lyrics together. Get the right rhythm down. All right? All right, now I believe we can move on. I believe everybody gets the point. All right, now let's go to the next slide. Now, we're going to show you how to follow up, guys. Once a person has seen the first 3-minute video, we simply teach 2 follow-up questions. That's all we teach. Number 1 is, what did you like best about what you saw? Whatever they say that they like best, the answer that we say is, me too, okay? Then we say, hey, listen, did you see yourself as a customer or did you want to make money with us? If they say, yes, I see myself as a customer, boom, let them enroll right now. Okay. If they say that, I have some questions. If they say, well, I've got a few questions. I want to see a little bit more. No problem. Then the next thing we say is, hey, listen, if I were to send you, if I were to give you access to a 30-minute video that could explain everything, it's a full 35-minute presentation, would you be willing to take 35 short minutes and watch everything so that you can have a full understanding of everything? If I would you, write that down, guys, write that down. That's your moneymaker. If I would you. So now we're talking about how to follow up right, okay? If I would you, all right? So once they say, when you ask them, do you see yourself as a customer or do you want to make money with us? And they say, well, yeah, I'd like to make money, but I need to understand a little bit more of how it works. No problem. I totally get it. Let me ask you something. If I were to send you a 30-minute presentation, 35 minutes, 35, 40-minute presentation, would you be willing to take out 35 minutes to watch the presentation so that we can see, so that you can see all the details? Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, great. When could you take out 30 minutes to do it? I could do it today. Great. Is there a particular time today? I could do it in an hour from now. Cool. I'll send you the information 1 hour from now. Give me a thumbs up if you understand. It's really, really simple, guys. You notice every week I teach the same stuff, and I'm gonna keep teaching it and keep teaching it, and we're gonna do 300 million in sales. Because successful people get very good at doing boring stuff over and over and over and over and over again, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Now, again, after they've seen the 3-minute video, boom. Now you get them to the 30-minute video. The follow-up questions is the exact same. Same 2 questions. Hey, what did you like best? Oh yeah, me too. Boom. Now do you see yourself as a customer, or do you want to make money with us? See, if they've seen a 3-minute video and you followed up, if they've seen a 30-minute video and you followed up, and they still, I move on. I don't waste, listen, I don't waste any more time. If they've adequately seen the information and I have followed up with these 2 questions, I don't waste any more time, guys. We simply move on, okay? I want you guys to all understand that, all right? Let's go to the next one. All right, now, guys, I want to tell you guys up front, all of you guys that are here on the training, we are doing every day a live webinar, and the webinar attendance has been extremely low. I don't know if that's been because of, you know, people just haven't been following what they're supposed to do, or maybe you're just utilizing the mobile app system. But I'm gonna make, this will be the last week, personally, I wanna be honest with you guys, this will be the last week that I will allow the webinar attendance to be this low, okay? I know that we are rebuilding, that I understand. I know that this is a rebuild 2.0, and I know that. But, you know, to have the level of talent that we have, you know, the webinar attendance needs to be much bigger than what I feel we should minimum be averaging at least every night, at least 100 people, minimum, as we rebuild. You know, to average 20, 25 people, that is, in my opinion, right now, that is a very low average. And so maybe it might be because, you know, people are doing their own webinars, which is great, which is phenomenal, which is ideal. So again, I want to be honest with all of you guys. This week, we're talking about, we're going to, obviously, you know, tonight I'm doing the webinar at 6 o'clock Pacific, right here on this channel. You know, tomorrow we'll be doing the webinar again at 6 o'clock. And so I'm going to let it go one more week. So we're going to go until, we're going to go from, basically, we'll go from, today is Saturday, we'll go all the way up until next Saturday, next Sunday, and we'll do a webinar once a day at 6 o'clock Pacific, right here on this Zoom. And this is an opportunity presentation. If guys, I'm just letting you know, if we cannot pick up the attendance on the webinars, we're going to cancel the public webinar and let you guys just go to your team leader, or let you do your own webinars or whatever. Because I know I'm extremely busy, and I love to help you guys. But if you know, I can't want it more for you than you want it for yourself. I'm sorry. I will not coach. I've always told you that. I will not coach work ethic. Nope. I'll coach poor skill set, but I will not coach work ethic. Your mom and your daddy should have did that. I ain't doing it, okay? I will not coach work ethic. I am so sorry. I love you dearly, but I also love you enough to tell you the truth, okay? So, and I can tell you right now, this information is extremely compelling. Anybody I talk to is interested. Anybody I share it with wants to know how they can get on. I'm just letting you know the truth, guys. So listen, I'm no fool. I know nothing from nothing leaves nothing. I know nothing from nothing leaves nothing. And I know some people aren't doing anything. And so I'm not going to let people take advantage of what we made available for you, okay? Now, again, so we're going to go from tonight, we're going to go all the way through next Saturday, next Sunday, once a day, same time, same line, me doing a webinar. Now, we told you guys we've got some surprises for you right here. We announced this before. It's still available now, okay? Literally. Would you like to win a 20-minute private coaching session with myself? 20-minute private coaching session. Or would you like to win one Smart Life DNA kit? You get to choose, okay? Well, guess what? All you need to do is have a minimum of 2 people attend the webinars. That's pretty easy. Give me a thumbs up if that's pretty easy. That's it. It's pretty easy, okay? And every time you have more than 2, we will allow you to enter 1 raffle ticket into the raffle, okay? So you got to have 2 people, every 2 guests that you have attend the webinar gives you 1 raffle ticket. So if you had 6 guests, you got 3 tickets, okay? All right? So how many of you guys agree that the webinar attendance needs to be radically increased? Type in I agree if you also feel the same. Now, how many of you are willing to do your part to help it increase? How many of you are willing to do your part to help it increase? And so guys, listen, we'd like to keep this going, you know, for a while, but if again, it's not a good look when you have something so powerful and you only have the same old people on day in and day out. That's just not a good look. Okay, so again, we're gonna do it tonight, 6 o'clock. I'm gonna be here doing what I always do. All right, and then we're gonna do it tomorrow, and we're gonna do it the next day. We're gonna do it for another week to see if the attendance literally picks up. All right, all in favor? Give me a thumbs up. Wonderful, guys. Awesome. Okay. All right, now let's go to the next one. Now, really quickly, guys, really quickly, this is exactly what you want to get done within your first 48 hours. You want to enroll your very first 2 people. Make sure they also are enrolled on the DNA Nutrition Smart Life Solution, okay, as well. But you want to do this within your very first 48 hours. That's your goal. If you're doing it right, we want to get your first 2 within 48 hours. How do you do it? Use the system that we just described. By you sending out 20 opportunity texts the right way, you should have 2 new sales. By you sending out 20 the right way and following up, you should have 2 new sales, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. I think that might be the last slide. All right, now, I threw this in here, guys, for those of you guys that are leaders that are signing up people, and you want to know what do I people always ask me, Romacio, what do you say specifically to get people signed up or to get people started the right way? As a matter of fact, today in 1 hour, I actually have a private webinar, a getting started webinar with a group of people that have recently just enrolled. And this is exactly verbatim what I'm going to say to them. So I want you to take a picture of this screen. Also know this slide that you're seeing here, these next 2 slides, they are on our team Facebook page underneath document. Somebody type in the chat, where can people find this? This is exactly what I say to a person to get them started the right way, okay? So now we're talking about we're talking about 3 skills we've taught here today. Let me slow down. We're talking about 3 skills. Number 1, we're talking about how to master the invitation. In other words, you getting people to see the information. Skill number 1. We taught that today. Number 2, we taught you how to follow up. Okay? The 2 questions that we use to follow up. And now number 3 skill that we're teaching you today is we're teaching you the skill of getting people started right. If you don't start people the right way, 9 times out of 10, they will never finish the right way. Getting people started right is a critical skill in the business, okay? So let's imagine John, he just joined, all right? This is exactly what I say. Did you join the business just for the products, John, or did you want to make money as well? If he says, I just joined for the products, okay, well, no problem. Hey, listen, let me know when your products arrive. I want to make sure you're using it right. I want to make sure everything is working as planned. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Done. Okay? If he says, you know what, I want to make money, then the next question I say, John, do you want to make money slow or do you want to make it fast? Okay? If he says, I want to make it fast, I then say, specifically speaking, how much money do you want to make your first 30 to 60 days? Okay, let's go to the next one. Then let's say he said he wants to make $3,000. John, to make $3,000, are you willing to be coachable? Are you willing to be coachable? John says yes. Okay. So John, you said you want to make $3,000 a month. Are you willing to be coachable? This is exactly what I say. John, to make $3,000 a month fast, and I want you to notice I'm repeating what they said they want. Notice the language. I'm repeating what they said they want. John, to make $3,000 a month fast, can you put me in front of 10 people either on a webinar or a conference call within the next 72 hours? If they say yes, I open up my calendar and I schedule it. And I let them know I don't do any cancellations unless it's a die-hard emergency. And then finally, I say, John, to make $3,000 a month fast, did you need any help with the scripts? Or do you think you can handle it with your own influences? Boom! That's exactly what I do, guys. Every single person I enroll, this is exactly what I do. Why? Because the new person's only responsibility is to put people in front of me. That's it. That's it. That's it. Their only job as a new person is to put people in front of me. Put people in front of the presentation. I told you that already. Put people in front of the presentation. And they said they want to go fast. I want to help them make some money really quickly in 72 hours or less. That way, if they make some money really quickly, they will stick around the bonfire. They're not going nowhere. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up if you get it. Okay? Let's go back, Katie, if you don't mind. All right. Nope. Go back, go back, go back. Thank you. All right, so here we go. Did you join the business just for the products, or did you want to make money? He says he wants to make money. Do you want to make money slow or fast? I want to go fast. All right. John, tell me specifically, how much money do you want to make within your first 30, 60 days? I want to make $5,000. Okay, let's go to the next one. John, to make $5,000 a month, are you willing to be coachable? Oh, yeah, man, I'm willing to be very coachable. Absolutely. Okay, John, to make $5,000 a month, can you put me in front of 10 people, either on a conference call or a webinar within the next 72 hours? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, great. Today is Saturday, John. I'm available on Monday at either 5 or 6. Which one will work for you? 6 o'clock? Okay, I've got it scheduled. 6 o'clock. Are we doing a conference call or webinar? Conference call? Boom, got it scheduled. John, I want you to know I do not do cancellations unless it's a die-hard emergency. Why? I'm taking time away from my family and others to help your family get paid. You understand that, right? Oh, yeah, I understand, sir. I get it. Okay, good. All right, John, last thing here. I've got you scheduled Monday at 5. Did you need any help, John, with our scripts that we have? Or did you, could you handle it on your own with your own influences? I got it, man. I got it. You sure? Okay. To have 10 people there, John, typically that means you need to have about 20 people say yes and confirm. And generally speaking, 10 will show up. Okay. All right, man. Listen, I'm looking forward to it. Boom. I will see you on Monday at 5 o'clock. Ready to rock, baby. All right. Boom. Schedule. Does that make sense? Thumbs up if you get it, guys. This is how you get somebody started the right way. Okay. Again, this document, you don't have to write it all down. It's on our team Facebook page underneath documents. Please, Cindy, if you're here with us, type in where can they find this specific page in the chat box so that they don't have to text me. Where can they go and find this to download it? All right, let's go to the next slide, Katie. All right, guys, it's time to party now, guys. What about these? Who wants to go to Hawaii? Who wants to go to Morocco? Who wants to go to Bali, or who wants to go to all of the above? Well, did you know that the company has a special promotion where they will pay for your flight and they will pay for your hotel? Okay. All you need, guys, is you need 35,000 points in your lesser leg, and you have until the end of November to qualify. It is on, guys. Listen, guys, this is really exciting. I'm loving the fact that they're going to send you to some of these crazy places. This is just, I've never been to Morocco. I would love to go there. Bali, I heard Bali is gorgeous. That's where they have those those what do you call those things where people in the middle of the ocean, and it's just crazy. I've seen the pictures of it. Yeah, I love this. Is just, I mean, this is so cool that our company is so generous. So make sure you know what you need to do. Get with your leader, get with your leader, get with your leader, so that they can put a game plan in place to show you and help you to how to actually achieve these trips. You have until the end of November to qualify. We'd like to see all of you go. All right, let's go to the last and final slide. Guys, once again, I told you we are going to go ahead and keep up the webinars for one more week so that we can see the attendance increase. If the webinar attendance does not increase at the end of next week, we will cancel the public webinars that we do daily, and we will come up with some other arrangement and leave you to do your own webinars, which most people are doing anyway, so that's good. But guys, we're going to keep it going for one more week. I want to encourage everyone to do the best that you can to get people on the webinars. As I told you before, if you can't get people to see any information, man, then you can't help anybody. If you can't help anybody, you can't make any money. So it's all about getting people to see the information. So with that, guys, it has been a phenomenally wonderful training. As always, I want to say thanks for all of you that were here. Listen, guys, Wave 2 is just now beginning. We're still at the very beginning of Wave 2. So this is the time where you're getting locked and loaded, you're getting trained. Give me a thumbs up if you learned something positive for you today. Well, awesome, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys all on the webinar here tonight with guests. I love you guys dearly. Thank you, Katie. Good afternoon, everybody. Bye-bye.